Hello, Facebook friends. How are you today? So glad to spend some time with you and show you some special little things I want to show you how we do. How many of you have ever been to Dolly Parton's Dixie Stampede? Well, do you know that delicious little creamy vegetable soup that she serves before the chicken comes? How delicious that is. Well, we're going to do a mock-up of Dolly's creamy vegetable soup, okay? And I think it's pretty close. All right, now what I've done in my little saucepan here, I have just melted 3 tablespoons of butter, okay? And you add 3 tablespoons of all-purpose flour. And you mix that up till it kind of makes a little roux. Cook it for just a minute here. This will be what thickens your soup. Okay, now, the next thing we're going to add, and that looks pretty good, make a little bit of a roux. Okay, the next thing we're going to add is 2 15-ounce cans of veg oil or some kind of mixed vegetables in a can. And we got that going in. I drained it. Okay. Okay. All right. Now, the next thing we're going to do, we're going to turn our heat down for just a second. And we'll take my little masher here. And you're going to mash the vegetables up. They'll be a little bit chunky, but you can take a emulsion blender and do that. But I kind of like a little bit of chunkiness in the soup. But if you don't like that, you can take your emulsion blender. Okay? Takes a little work. Okay, that looks pretty good. Okay, looks pretty good. We mashed it up really good. Okay, now the next thing you're going to do is take 32 ounces of chicken broth. And I use the bouillon and I measure it out, but you can use the carton, 32-ounce carton of chicken broth. You add that in. Okay, this is quite simple to make. Quite simple. And stir that in. Okay, now I have a half a teaspoon of garlic powder and a half a teaspoon of onion powder going in. Okay, got that. We're just about there. Let's see how quick that comes together. You could serve this as an appetizer before a meal or or just your meal. We're going to be making a really good little cornbread after this, so just hang with me. All right, I'm going to let this come up a minute to cook to a little bit of heated. Okay, now the next thing we're going to add is a 1.5 cups of heavy whipping cream. Okay, get that going in. All right, this is going to be good. All right, now, of course, you want to add, to taste, some salt and pepper. I like a lot of pepper. Okay, we're going to let that cook for a minute, and the last thing I'm going to add is a splash of fresh lemon juice. That kind of wakes up the flavors. Okay, we've got it all mixed together, and I'm going to let it cook a few minutes, and when we come back, you can look at it, and we'll do our cornbread, okay? Okay, and here is our soup, cooked at about 30 minutes on low to medium heat. What I did, I added 1 tablespoon of cornstarch and a little bit of water, made a slurry to make it creamier. So, all right, we're about to start our cornbread. Okay, now we're going to make our broccoli cornbread. Now the first thing you need to do is to grease your iron skillet. See, what's a Southern cook without her iron skillet? So I've got that greased well, and I've added a little box of Jiffy cornmeal mix. Now this is broccoli cornbread. Now I'm not a lover of broccoli all alone by itself, but you put this in here, it just works. I don't know, it's delicious, and it's the most moist of any cornbread I've tried. Okay, I put the Jiffy mix in here, this little box. Okay, now we add our stick of butter that has melted. Okay, and then we add 4 eggs at room temperature. Okay, then we want to add our sour cream, 3/4 cup of sour cream. This is so moist, y'all. You gotta try it. Oh my goodness. All right, now a half of a small onion, chopped fine. If you don't like onion, you don't have to put it in there, but it's good. All right, mix all this up, and we've got the last thing is our broccoli. And what it is, I bought a 10-ounce little bag of frozen chopped broccoli, and I've thawed it out and squeezed the water out of it. You don't want it to be watery. Okay, now we're going to add that into our mixture. All right, and we just about got it together. And mix it really well, and then we're going to pour it in our pan and bake it. Get your oven going at 350. Okay. Well, this is going to be good, y'all. That soup. This would just be a meal alone, you know. Wouldn't have to be an appetizer. Okay, here's our cornbread mixture. Pour it in our pan. And we bake it. I'll let you know exactly how long. I just sometimes test it, you know, to know when it's done, and hadn't kept up with it. But this time I'll keep up with it and let you know just how long it goes. Okay. All right. We'll be back with our cornbread in just a minute. Okay. Here's our cornbread, and it's cooked for about 28 minutes, I believe. So just say 30 minutes. Okay, and there it is. So moist. Smells so good. Okay, now let's try this and see if we nailed it, okay? I think we did. Okay, I think we nailed Dolly Parton's Dixie Stampede creamed vegetable soup. It's delicious. You gotta try it, okay? All right, thank you so much for watching my video, and if you will like, follow, share, and comment, I would appreciate it so much. And I love you all, so thank you for watching. Till we cook again, God bless you.